The rubdown, the hidden industry of massage parlors in America. Massage parlors in America serve a dual purpose. While many establishments operate as legitimate businesses providing therapeutic services for stress relief, muscle relaxation, and physical wellness, a darker underbelly thrives beneath the surface. Known colloquially as the rub-down, certain massage parlors function as fronts for illicit activities, including prostitution and human trafficking. This essay explores what is commonly known and what is actually practiced in these establishments, the legal and moral dilemmas surrounding their existence, and why they continue to be a lucrative business, particularly for foreign operators from China, Vietnam, and Korea. What is commonly known about massage parlors? Massage parlors in the United States are legally recognized businesses that offer therapeutic services such as deep tissue massage, sports massage, and relaxation therapy. Most states regulate massage therapy through licensing boards requiring professional training and certification to ensure clients receive legitimate health and wellness benefits. Public perception of massage parlors varies. In upscale locations, they are associated with wellness and alternative medicine. However, the reality often deviates from the legal framework in seedy districts or behind unassuming storefronts. Signs of illicit activity include late-night business hours, barred windows, and unmarked entrances. These businesses often operate in the shadows, evading scrutiny while catering to a clientele that seeks more than just muscle relaxation. What is actually practiced in many massage parlors? While legitimate massage therapy businesses provide lawful services, many illicit parlors function as fronts for the sex trade. Investigations and law enforcement raids frequently uncover women, often immigrants, living in cramped quarters behind these businesses, forced into performing sexual acts under the guise of massage services. Standard practices within these illicit operations include 1. Unlicensed or underpaid workers. Many workers in questionable massage parlors either lack proper licensing or are paid under the table, often working for minimal wages while being exploited by their employers. 2. Code words and euphemisms. Clients who frequent these parlors quickly learn to use specific phrases or request special services that are understood by the workers to involve sexual favors. 3. Rotating staff to evade law enforcement. Many establishments operate by frequently changing staff and locations to avoid law enforcement detection. Women often move from city to city, ensuring they do not build relationships with customers or authorities. 4. Cash-only business model. Many illicit parlors operate on a cash basis to avoid financial tracking and maintain secrecy over the business's actual revenue and purpose. 5. Bribery and corruption. In some cases, corrupt officials act in secret in exchange for financial incentives. This is particularly evident in cities where underground economies flourish. Why is it illegal, immoral, yet thriving? The sex trade within massage parlors is illegal in nearly all U.S. states, except for certain parts of Nevada, as it violates laws related to prostitution, human trafficking, and labor exploitation. Despite this, these businesses persist due to a combination of high demand, the cultural stigma surrounding sex work, and the legal loopholes that allow illicit companies to operate under the guise of legitimate services. Legal and law enforcement challenges. One of the biggest obstacles in shutting down illicit massage parlors is proving wrongdoing. Many of these businesses operate under a veil of secrecy, using coded language, security cameras, and locked doors to prevent outsiders from uncovering illegal activities. Even when law enforcement conducts sting operations or raids, many of the workers claim to be there of their own free will, despite evidence of coercion. The legal system often punishes the workers rather than the traffickers or business owners, making it difficult to dismantle these networks. Moral implications. From a moral standpoint, illicit massage parlors exploit vulnerable individuals, particularly immigrant women. Many of these workers arrive in the U.S. on promises of employment, only to find themselves trapped in debt bondage or coercive environments where their passports are confiscated, and they have little means of escape. Additionally, the industry contributes to the degradation of family values and promotes an underground economy that fosters crime, including drug use, bribery, and human trafficking. It normalizes the commodification of women and fuels a cycle where demand ensures continued exploitation, while foreigners, particularly Chinese, Vietnamese, and Koreans, dominate the business. Many illicit massage parlors in America are run by foreign-born business owners, particularly from China, Vietnam, and Korea. Several factors contribute to their dominance in this industry. 1. Cultural networks and recruitment. Many women working in illicit massage parlors are recruited from their home countries through deceptive job offers. Some are smuggled into the U.S. via underground networks controlled by Asian criminal organizations. 2. Immigration loopholes and economic desperation. Many of these women come from impoverished backgrounds and are lured in with promises of work, only to find themselves trapped in exploitative conditions. Some enter the country illegally, making them afraid to seek help for fear of deportation. 3. Language barriers and isolation. Many of these women speak little to no English, making it difficult to seek help or understand their legal rights. This isolation ensures they remain dependent on their traffickers. 4. Trust in ethnic communities. Illicit massage parlors are often protected by their communities, where people are reluctant to report illegal activities due to a sense of ethnic solidarity or fear of retaliation. 5. Business acumen and loopholes. Many foreign operators use legal loopholes to keep their businesses running. They may register their businesses under different names, use fraudulent paperwork, or frequently change locations to evade law enforcement. The future of illicit massage parlors in America. Due to high demand and weak enforcement mechanisms, these businesses continue to thrive despite crackdowns. The internet has further facilitated their operations, with online platforms allowing for discreet advertising and client screening. Efforts to combat the illicit massage parlor industry require a multifaceted approach. Stronger enforcement and regulation. Lawmakers must create stricter regulations for massage parlors, requiring transparency in business operations and conducting frequent inspections. Greater protection for victims. Law enforcement should focus on dismantling trafficking networks rather than punishing the women caught in these businesses. Providing safe shelters, legal assistance, and pathways to legitimate employment is crucial. Community awareness and education. Educating communities about the realities of human trafficking and illicit massage parlors can encourage more people to report suspicious activities. Targeting financial transactions. Cracking down on cash-based businesses and monitoring financial transactions linked to illicit massage parlors can make it harder for these establishments to operate. Conclusion: illicit massage parlors in America represent a thriving underground industry deeply entrenched in criminal networks, human trafficking, and cultural secrecy. While they operate under the guise of legitimate businesses, many are hubs for exploitation and crime. The prevalence of these establishments, mainly those run by Chinese, Vietnamese, and Korean nationals, is fueled by economic desperation, cultural networks, and legal loopholes that allow them to evade scrutiny. Addressing this issue requires a strong moral and legal stand against human trafficking, stricter regulatory measures, and a commitment to protecting victims rather than punishing them. Until then, the rub-down will remain a well-known yet untouchable part of America's underground economy.